This is Kimwan Toppin, and um, this is my presentation of my first year here at Wilmington University. My academic strength and weaknesses. My strengths, I have developed some type of problem-solving skills. I have a good knack of solving problems, regardless of what it may be. If I have a good understanding of things that I have learned, um, I love using what I've learned and the skills that I've developed to help someone else who's having difficulties or having trouble. So I'm a type of person that just really likes to help out when help is needed and use whatever expertise that I have to um, help them along the way. I'm a very good listener. Um, Sometimes I've always learned to be quick to hear and slow to speak. And, this helps me to understand things much clearly when doing school assignments. Sometimes I like to write things down, um, but most of the time I just really like to hear what's going on. And I'm more of a hands-on type person. So, if it was something that was being instructed and we're going through step by step, I kind of learn better that way. One of my weaknesses, and this is one of the main weakness that I have, is that I procrastinate a lot. As you can see, this assignment, I'm just now revising it um, and returning it in because I don't think that it went through. I'm just, I always do things at the last minute. And that's something that I really have to work on. I really have to learn how to manage my time better than what I have. And if I can achieve that, it'll make me much better in regards to my studies. My personal strengths and limitations. In personal strengths, I'm very calm and a very patient person. Um, I don't get flustered that much. Um, when I'm taking a quiz or an exam, based on the last class that one of the classes that I'm taking, I got a little agitated because, if if I if I know in my heart of hearts that I got something right or I know the answer to the question and I get it wrong, it kind of agitates me a little bit. But other than that, I still try to remain calm and get through it and think about the things that I've heard during classes and what I read on, and so again, it does help me um, with my studying and taking quizzes and exams just to be calm and patient. I believe there is no limitation to what I can accomplish. Me being out of school for over 30 plus years, and then getting back into school and trying to study and manage family life, work, and I work two jobs, so it's extremely overwhelming. You try to put the time in to do the assignments, put the time in to read, put the time into studying. It's very, 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 very overwhelming. But over the course of these weeks that I've have taken these classes, I've gained a lot of knowledge on what I have to learn so far, and I'm getting the hang of things. And again, time management is very key for me to manage my time a little bit better than what I have. What I want to accomplish academically, I want to achieve something that I've always wanted to achieve, and that's earn a degree. Um, that's something that I've always, since I graduated high school, I had the opportunity to go to school on a scholarship to Widener University to play football there. Um, but life circumstances kind of took me in a different direction. So I was in the military for about 2.5 years. Um, got out on an honorable discharge, and still always said I want to go back to school. I want to go back to school. But as I got older and family got bigger, you know, my mind was, like I said, on taking care of my family. Um, but that's something that I always wanted to do. Now that my family is getting a little smaller, my children are grown. It's just me and my wife, so to speak. Um, it may give me this opportunity and room to go back to school and just achieve what I wanted to achieve. Um, Personally, the reason that I wanted to go back to school is see if I still got it. See if I can you know do it. I got to get a lot of encouragement from my wife, and she's encouraged me a lot to come on, and go on back, and I want to see if I still have what it takes after 30 years out of school. And professionally, by earning this degree in business management, um, this has somewhat helped me to achieve certain goals on my job. To be a part of upper management or get into upper management, and it has helped me. One of my jobs that I'm working on, I've been promoted to supervisor, so it's moving me in the right direction, and hopefully it'll get me much higher, and eventually one day I can just retire from my current job and own my own business and work for myself. So that's one of the things that I desire to do once I'm done my academic studies. How can the university help me with my goals? Since I started, and even with this particular class, um, I've spent a lot of time online just searching through different areas of the website, the library area, the um, different avenues that I can take to, help me out. I think I've talked to my academic advisor the first time when I first started to register my classes. Um, and I haven't talked to them since, but I will, when time goes on, um, get in touch with them a lot. Um, the website, like I said, I've seen various programs and tools that I know that can help me become successful. Stuff that I didn't really think that I can, um, think that I didn't get to, didn't may not have didn't think I would have access to, but I've seen that these things are available and they're very useful and very, very helpful um, for my success. The event that I attended was back on August the 10th of this year. My church held a back to school 5K run and walk to help 100 plus kids with school supplies, backpacks, notebooks, pens, pencils, just all school supplies for the upcoming school year. We were able to reach and over uh, basically achieve our goal. So we went out to the communities where we were, and we distributed backpacks for the young kids, and that was very, very, very fun. Um, I really enjoyed it. That was this is my first actually 5K that I've ever done, and they had it broken down to I believe it was four categories for the kindergartners, first through fifth, I believe, fifth grade, and you had the fifth to no first to fifth, and then sixth to eighth, and that was the middle school kids, and then you had the high schoolers, and then you had the adults. So um, my wife and I, we decided to, get involved. We didn't run; we actually walked, and for the adult section, she came in first, and I came in fourth. So it was very, very fun. We really enjoyed it. And like I said, this is one of the greatest things that I like, especially this is one of the things that, I'm involved in being active in my church. And and we just love to be a part of helping the community and helping young kids uh, in their education process to help them achieve their educational goals and to encourage them to go higher and higher and learn as much as they possibly can as they get older. So this is one of the great things that we do in our church, like I said, from time to time to help our young people in their education process. Well, in closing, as I stated earlier, I was and kind of still it's a little overwhelmed. Um, starting basically started with two classes in my block in this block. Um, and then doing numerous assignments and dealing with a lot of deadlines to get certain things done. But like I said, with the work that I do, um, attending to my family and my church activities and things like that, like I said, it can be a little overwhelming. And I know that, like I said, by reading the assignments and the books that we've read and things like that, it's kind of given me an understanding on how to, like I said, manage my time a little bit better and to help me, get to where I need to get to. Because I've always had this saying that I've always kept dear to my heart, and I've always heard that if someone else can do it, then I can do it too. And I've seen a lot of people, witnessed a lot of people in a similar situation that I'm in, um, do very well and graduate. And some of them tackled a lot of extracurricular things that I've more than I have. So, I look at that as inspiration. And, you know, I do believe that I will and can achieve my goal, and that is to get my degree and do myself proud. So I'm looking forward to all the challenges that come, and Lord be willing, like I said, I will get to where I need to get to and earn what I need to earn. Thank you for your time.